here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Isaac Guerendo to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Reeled in by George Kittle. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers sent up inside the red zone. On second down, here's McCaffrey. Has room into the secondary. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Tiger. White 20.
Goff working from the pistol. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This is linebacker Grant Stewart to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Goff trying again here after the pick. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another one for Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Goff now on 3rd down. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Gorindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Purdy now on fourth down. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Got him on the sideline. Bourne brings it in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down, Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. He's back to throw. Taking a shot deep here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover it.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Super. Down. 20.
Off play action, Goff. This is a heater going deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a...
He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, Goff. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
We go tonight.
Gibbs. Scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it an 18-point game.
Lions 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Game over, buddy.
Gorindo to return it. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And on offense, just put on display some teaching tape forward.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Is a gain of 11. And the 49er first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he stops cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And you just get the play off. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Niners 43, Lions 17.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. Again, he's got
He ain't quit yet.
There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions get it back to a 19-point deficit. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Window to return it.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's going to get across the 10 to the 12-yard line.
This dude,
Now the
man.
Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Play action now. Purdy. Flush down now to his left. He can run it. And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid a hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst of quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter game to less than 5.
He finds space, middle of the field. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Lions 24.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
White 20. He's done.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. And dose of the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
Go.
And this.
Off now on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hold on. We're good. We're 180.
Goff to the air now. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Jason Pinnock there defensively.
Tonight. 2 for 1. White 20.
Again, Goff. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. To the end zone, but incomplete. Their shot there on 1st down, Brown. Don't come away with any points just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They're gonna throw again, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Goff on 3rd.
Bro,
This one's
come
caught.
on, bro. Ain't no way.
And he is well
That's
clear
a
of that
clean.
marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
He's the
You know,
real
they call
thing.
the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Working now from the gun.
Bro,
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Gibbs. No, this isn't going to do it. Stopped at the line, and they're going to remain a couple yards away here now on 4th and goal. Desperation time here.
Nick
Gets
Jagger.
the shuffle out to his
Good
back.
shit.
He's not going to get there. Doesn't
In
make
the
the end
box.
zone. That's short. They're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're going to pass it here. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 12-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. All right, 1 more snap to play here. Purdy on 3rd and 1. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in